So excited.
I'm so excited. So if you are watching QVC for the first time, may I please introduce you to Mark Charles Masilli, the original kitchen innovator. And
I'm the original.
my mom absolutely adores Mark Charles because
She made me socks.
she did.
She did.
Not only does he come up with such great inventions for our kitchen, they just work time after time after time.
Yep.
And these, I saw these for the first time on In the Kitchen with David.
They've only been on twice before. This is the third time ever to be on.
Ooh, so these are Stretchies.
Yep.
It's K44080. You are getting a 12-piece assortment and at a featured price of $19.98. What are Stretchies?
Okay, Stretchies are a pure silicone food grade hat, shower cap, little topper. And the whole idea behind this was created for when you cut a fruit, a vegetable, right? And you have leftover, what do you do with it? My mom used to take like saran wrap or Reynolds wrap off of it. You could actually cut and save the edge of this by just taking a Stretchie. You get 4 different shapes and sizes, whichever one fits over it, and now protects this from getting, rancid in your refrigerator. Now think about that when you're gonna open up a tomato. So now the half a tomato, instead of putting clear wrap or cling wrap on it, or even putting it into a big vessel, this actually, it's got almost like a little flower petal, so it actually stretches around that. So there's that onion. How many times do you cut an onion and you have a half left? What do you do with it? Now you've got a Stretchie to go right over the onion. Here's what it looks like. And what I love is, you're always cutting something as though it was a flat surface, right?
Yes.
So now it sits up. There's the end of the onion sitting straight up. That doesn't have to be protected. The part that you cut open needs to be protected.
And now you have a cute little onion flower
Now
in
you
your
got a
refrigerator. But you also said it blocks the odor.
It blocks
too.
a lot of the odors. I can't claim complete odors.
Of course.
But a lot of the odors.
Of course.
But more importantly, Mother Nature is imperfect. That's the thing we have to realize. So here's an acorn swash. Look at that. It goes around that, and here is a pepper. So you see the random shape of it?
Yes.
So it just is that great, universal, flexible topper for any of the fruits and vegetables.
These are so
now,
cool.
we were so excited about that. Oh, and think of lemons, limes, and oranges. That's like a given, right?
Sure.
So here's all our fruits and vegetables. Then we started playing with them in the kitchen. And if you go on this side of the table, realize, whoa, there's a lot of other things that it does. Number one thing, we started figuring out when you open up cat and dog food that has that non-resealable, some of them do have a resealable lid. This does not. Once you take that off, that pull tab, you can keep it in there and it fits right on top of that. My sister-in-law has a shore house. She's always covering her sugars, her salts and peppers because she doesn't want any of the clumping to happen with the humidity.
Yes.
So that closes that up. If you are traveling with spices or you lose the lid, it fits on that.
Ooh,
Here's
nice.
a salt shaker, and that's actually a grinder, but you know that air gets inside the grinder because there's holes in there. So even covering over the grinder part of your salt shaker. Okay?
Smart. Well, I'm playing with this one. They're just fun to play with.
They are, aren't they? They fit over bowls. These are those little mixing bowls we all grew up with, that we have the concentric bowls. This fits over them. There's 2 sizes on one with the cheese and plain.
Okay.
And then what I love really is this. Things like milk. How many times do you do a party or you're having cream?
Yes.
And what do you do with the rest of it? Look, it creates a lid and completely seal proof.
So we said you're getting 12. Let's show you the
Sure.
sizes that you're getting down in the front
Right here for
because
you.
it's a great assortment. Ooh, that was a good Vanna hand right there.
It's years of practice. So you're going to get 4 of the extra large, what we're calling, that's in red.
Okay.
3 of the large, which is in the green. 3 of the medium,
Okay.
which is in yellow. And then 2 of the small in blue.
All 12 are a feature price of $19.98. And I just want you to know, you can put these in the top rack of your dishwasher.
Yep.
Easy to hand wash.
Easy to hand wash.
But if you want to toss them in the top rack, you can. And it does help eliminate the odor. I know Mark Charles is being very good and saying it does not eliminate all of the odor, but it does help eliminate. And we talked before the show and I said, you know what, when I open up my refrigerator, I don't want to smell the cat food raging out of that refrigerator. No, thank you. But this is going to help eliminate that. And it helps your food and your olive oil and your jarred sauces stay fresher longer.
Yeah, there's a lot of things when you lose the jar, the lid to it, okay? Or when you realize when you pop open the factory seal to your tomato sauce, it's like putting the metal lid on, okay,
right.
but it's really not great. Having this on there, look, see that? that's showing how the air is trapped in there. So now it's not going to go rancid on you. There's so many times, you know what the number one culprit is?
What?
Tomato paste. How many times do you open up a little jar of tomato paste? This spits on that. I use that all the time because you always have that half jar of tomato paste inside your refrigerator. This is the lid for it because you know it does not come with a lid once you open it up.
You're right.
So.
Hand puppets or no?
Hand puppets, those are on occasion. I would say on like, Sunday nights and Thursday nights, perhaps.
Any port in a storm. Anything to entertain the kids sometimes.
But again, having things like on the cans, we talked about what were we talking about? The tomato paste.
Yes.
So here's another version. If you can open up, here's, what is this, carrots? And again, no lid because you know that you open this up with the Kuhn Rikon can opener, of course.
Yes, of course.
And you're able to put that over and you've got a complete seal. It stretches and morphs into whatever you need. So this same one, same size, can fit this odd shape, can fit this can, can fit this glass, can fit this jar. That's
Incredible.
all the same size. And that's the beauty behind it. You don't need one, you don't need the jar size, you don't need the creamer size, you just need the green size.
And you know what you're not seeing on this table? You're not seeing little wads of plastic wrap.
Yes.
You're not seeing little worn
Foil.
out, kind of shredded in the corner foil that it gets expensive over time because it's just being wasted. And you know what, quite frankly, that adds a lot of garbage that we just don't need to have. So these are reusable.
Reusable over and over and over again. They pop back into this little miniature shape when you're done with it. But again, being able to, I'm going to put this down right here, just because I opened up this lemon and you just stretch it around, pull it. Again, this is why we call it stretchies. Stretch it around. See that little flower effect that it made? But again, this is the flat side that you cut. Now this is not in front of the air that's going to turn brown, curl up, and now your half-cut lemon is going to last you a lot longer. So for citrus alone, it's fantastic, I think.
And they're from Kuhn Rikon.
Yep.
So we are very familiar with Kuhn Rikon here at QVC, but if you are just watching for the first time, can you tell us a little bit about who Kuhn Rikon is?
So Kuhn Rikon is a family-owned business still to this day. They are in Rikon, Switzerland, and the name of the family is actually Kuhn. That's where the Kuhn Rikon comes from.
Yeah.
They're over 110 years still in business, still in Switzerland, and what's unique about them, the Swiss are known for engineering. I bought the watch with the cross on it and the pocket knife, like that was an aspiration when I was a child. Well, remember, the Kuhn Rikon Swiss cross is on their logo because they are still about Swiss engineering, just like the watches and the pocket knives we all bought. So we love that. We came out and actually did, what do you call a pomegranate? Again, odd shape item thing that you would cut, maybe some cabbage. This is just a great little helper in the kitchen.
So you're getting all 12 of
All
these
12.
that you see down here in the front. You are getting the 4 extra large, the 3 large, the 3 medium, and the 2 small. Feel free to make hand puppets if you would like to in your own home.
And you see, I've been selling this for a couple years, didn't have that, and she just added to myself. This is what's working with Mary is all about.
$19.98. Much more Mark Charles to come. Mark Charles made a brief mention of the 5-in-1 coming up in our show. You're actually getting 2 tools and 6 functions. Not